What it do? Might as well get this thing started, eh? Come on. All right. T1 defense pretty good. Not bad. All right. See me looking up over like this because I got the game on. Big OT
Welcome
game.
to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. Today, two teams get set to square off in an inter-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the Rice Owls taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Tulane Green Wave. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owls offense will have the football first. Leaves it with the back. And he's not going anywhere to start the night as the home team greets their visitors rather rudely. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself, finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They go to the ground.
No way he got that shit off.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Well, Look at this. Instead of trying to pin their opponent deep in their own territory, the offense stays on the field to go for it on 4th down. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls are on the move.
Denver almost got that punt block.
They'll ride the hot hand. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Rides the back on the option to get
Very
it.
nice.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Yeah, go for it now.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Buffalo with the ball. Man, on their own. 7.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their first possession of the game. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop him. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman, sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Figueroa. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the
Buffalo
routes
3rd and 5.
Whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so
Snap, Jared
successful.
Allen back.
It's just about seeing what the defense is
running
doing
around.
and getting it to him in
him.
open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Catch in the middle, it's Figueroa. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That track comes wide open.
That's my
good
bad.
throw, good catch, 1st down.
You know, you're in the red zone. You bring out a bunch of tight ends on the
Rattle
field.
that a
The
little
defense,
bit,
they were
let it
expecting a
develop.
run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got
Yes, sir. Get in there.
And he will score.
Very nice, Tees.
Touchdown, Green Wave.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
All right, here we go.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Here's a heat. Turns it loose deep.
Yeah, all day. Yes, sir. Let's go. Way to work, boys. Way to work.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His
Turnover
third
chain.
interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Looking to buy time. He's got him wide open. Breaks into the open. Attack. Touchdown, Greenway. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Michigan State dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Connor Cook-led Sparty teams that won Big Ten titles in 2013 and 2015. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David,
right up the other
maybe
way.
Seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the...
Found the seam on the left.
Oh, wow.
Big gain
Didn't
on
get that
one
corner.
as he stepped out of bounds with a first
Step.
down.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
To the air, it's Jennings. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long.
Oh, he intercept that? No way.
From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. It'll be incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
4th and 8.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long.
Practice
They're
some field
expecting
goals.
pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Denver might have intercepted that.
The play fake on first down to throw.
Very nice. I was not supposed to be on that corner.
Down he goes at
Totally
the
blew the
18.
coverage. Just watching this game.
Talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
I don't think they were full possession. I think that was still being juggled around. I think that's Denver ball, dude. This is insane.
And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rides to back and leaves it. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Wow. Dog. Buffalo was about to
as
win
an
that
offense,
game.
knowing
This
that
is
early
crazy.
in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive
What a
yardage.
crazy game.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left.
What a
Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch.
good route.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes one.
Good
Final
defense.
play of the quarter, and the
Should've
ball
had that
falls
sack.
incomplete. Guys,
Oh,
the
Nix.
quarter comes to a
Dart.
close, and
Ooh,
Tulane has
ooh.
the lead here.
Ooh,
And
here
they
he
jumped
goes.
out to that edge
Here he
early.
goes.
As we wrap up
Oh,
the
he got
first, let's take a
slammed.
quick look at our game stats.
Oh! But he got right back up. Who's that? Is that Hobby? Ugh.
Just about ready to
Man,
get things
clearing
started
that
here in
foot.
the second. We'll see if they
See you back in the
continue
center
to
of the
flex
field.
that muscle.
Gone. See you later.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice
Suckers
gain before
love
the
to run the
defense is able
ball,
to stop
man.
him. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short.
Very nice.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Offense in a bunch formation. On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
No
He's got
way.
it, 1st down and more. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Quarterback on the keeper. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. This offense set up with a 2nd and short. Give to the running back.
Whoa.
Shakes off the
Why did I not
defender.
tackle him?
They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain. It's 1st down Rice. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll pull it on the read.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Reggie with the
much
foot.
running room there thanks to this senior defender.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw.
Oh, whoa.
Pass is incomplete. Thought they
That's
might
crazy.
catch the defense napping, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He'll keep it himself. He gets it into the red zone, but not quite to the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 18, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it.
Yeah.
How about that defense rising up and
Strong
stopping him short
baby.
on 4th down? Dropping back, it's Jennings. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short.
Just hold them all day.
They'll run it from the gun. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Are you kidding
And
me?
he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working. Lighting up the scoreboard. All of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
You think that coach really had any doubt? He's in his own territory, but you only have a few inches to go.
Go, go, go. I don't care what side of the field it is, 4th and inches. I'm going for it. I like my chances.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Try to cut back.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up a wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running back.
They always get that second level.
Well, the
right
QB
there.
decided to keep it
They're
on
playing that
one.
option
Listen,
well.
If you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to
Get up in the.
Just too much
Get up in the pocket and run, son.
Just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, obviously, at this point in the 1st half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
That's
Tulane
crazy.
forced to send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time.
Very nice, boys.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, David.
Yeah, nothing went well in the 1st quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Bills. Oh, you got to keep it together.
They'll try the run. Turning it on. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge him back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Boys.
Off play action. Fires to the middle.
Oh.
And that one's incomplete.
Right there, too.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Okay, I was going to say.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long.
Bo Nix on the sideline here. What's going on?
Kick is in the air. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops.
Dude, Denver's about to win this game. Buffalo had it in the bag,
They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's
Oh
over.
my
Let it
God.
go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs.
Wow, yeah, there's
that
a chip
last
shot.
drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Wow. Wow. Wow, Buffalo, this was your year. Oh my gosh. What? Sean Payton, you dog, dude.
To the air, it's Jennings.
Sean Payton?
Punts it out of the air. Found enough room
Sean
to
Payton's
get it
like
into
definitely
enemy
sneaky,
territory there down at the 43-yard line.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just
Sneaky first
matchup
ballot Hall of
nightmares.
Fame,
They're hard
eh?
to get your hand on. A lot of times,
Dude's
they're
a
off
wizard
the football.
coach.
You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really
That's
feature
crazy,
their
man.
best players most time in
I
those
can't
slot
believe it's that
positions.
interception. Yeah, that was
Offense lines up
nuts.
for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's McClure. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Figueroa. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Unloads to the one.
Oh.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse the...
Oh, he's got just...
Oh!
Gets out of bounds after the big game. They've got it 1st and goal.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Tulane
Good
with
for
an
Denver, though.
opportunity on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Jennings.
I didn't even mean to. I meant to throw it to freaking X.
Touchdown,
That's why I worked out. Press triangle, held down X, and tried to press it to X. And it would have been a
Love the
possession
thought
catch.
process by the quarterback here
Wow.
on this play. Nobody open
Not
in the
mad
end
about
zone.
that.
Find your check down. Find the running back. He
So.
does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Kansas is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by 11 to TCU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Grab near the sticks. It's Pettis.
Your
We
shoulder
got a
through his
timeout
chest.
here late in the first half, and they'll try to
Come
get
on.
more points on the board before the break.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
He'll toss it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. And the Owls headed quickly to the line. Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires on the move. Working the middle.
Oh.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Here's the pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
The game should be on the same channel.
Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half.
Nice to get the ball.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling.
This is beautiful.
Looking to throw on first down.
Oh,
and
my.
they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't. And they don't miss that very often. Those are the throws that usually say big plays on. The receiver gets a step, gets open. That's not one that they usually miss.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Caught close to the marker. It's Figueroa. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got
intercepted. I didn't see him sitting there.
Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Running into the open space.
Come on.
There he goes. Oh, what a cut. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward.
Keep them out of the end zone, boys.
2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Owls! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's going to bring it out.
Oh, what was that?
And the returner will be dragged down. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Back open in the middle. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws.
Holding.
That was really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 1st down here for the offense. They want to throw it. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
Yep.
And he's wrestled to the ground.
What a toss.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Oh.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He wants to throw it again.
Oh, no.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely.
Back quarterback going in.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on the... Breaks into the open.
Gonna start hitting
Playing
these
the
guys.
option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Creates a little space. Delivers the stiff arm. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. He'll do it himself. Finds a little space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
At Absolutely nowhere to go as this
Very
defense
nice.
makes a third down
Good
stop.
block.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker.
Miss. Let's
and
go.
the attempt is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard.
Why is Jennings in?
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Turning it on. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Oh, there's no way that guy's
He's there to
faster
make
than
the
me.
stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Don't reverse
Now
tackle.
on 3rd down for this offense. Quarterback may change this route. 3rd down play from the gun.
Kid's got a cannon.
Got it in stride up the 15. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Green Wave.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. North Carolina overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Chapel Hill, these Tar Heels got to be thrilled with this result. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll keep it on the ground.
I'm just missing everything.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
They'll try it over the left side.
Oh, yeah.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Ooh.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at
Yeah,
42.
very nice.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the 2nd half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Yep.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight.
No way.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught in the backfield, it's McClure. Some tough running there to create a little space and get it out to the 10.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
I like that, too.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Off the play fake. Scrambling away. He'll throw it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And the returner will be knocked down. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Trying play action. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
No, yeah, they got it. Whatever.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Off play action on first down.
Nice.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Quickly out to the tight end. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. He'll pull it on the read. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Throws to the
wide open.
Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet.
He got caught up in the shit.
A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Active hands from the defense, forcing that incomplete pass.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Makes the grab. It's Keys.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down.
Whoa.
If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on down. Great place to start for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes one man miss. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get 1st downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down.
Yes, sir.
Gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He'll keep it himself. He's got some space. And into the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, fuck you.
And here they come.
Oh my gosh, this is so annoying.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Kansas is getting dominated today, and you know,
oh my goodness, he's still moving. And the returner is stopped.
Right through that shit.
The Tulane offense headed.
I'm gonna go pee real quick. Be right back.
Pinched fingers, pinched fingers, pinched fingers.
What up, Mikey G?
Onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make
Mikey
mistakes.
G spot.
Yeah, David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Seahawks up 10 on the Niners.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
The give to the back.
Ooh.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Tulane to the line, facing second and short. On the ground, it's McClure. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Looking downfield on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Holding.
And he will score. The question now, will it count
so annoying.
as we check out the laundry on the field?
Oh, you got a pass block for half a second.
Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Trying to barrel in.
Come on, baby, he's a stud.
And they add 6 more with that trip to the house.
Let's go.
That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
What?
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Hauser. There he goes. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get the first through the air. And as he throws, incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback on the keeper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players.
What up?
Just gonna bid on M2.
I was gonna bid on him too. I probably will not. Just go in there and just drive up the ones I know you guys would want. Man, Seattle is pounding Niners. Alright, that's it. GG's.